you an entrepreneur? Do you have a business but don't know how to harness its full potential? But I can tell you, see here at Jane Small Business Loans, we firmly believe in partnerships, solid relationships, guidance, and the support that you need to be successful. With responsible lending, accessible microfinancing, growth for all entrepreneurs, surely. JN Small Business Loans, believing in you.
Good evening. I am Tajera Lewin with Lyfe TV Headline News. In the news today, woman's body found in Manchester. There's also drain fixing projects now underway. We also have international news and sports reports coming up right after this break.
When walking with your handbags, keep them closed and close to your bodies. If possible, use a handbag that can be draped around your body. This makes it harder for anyone to snatch it from you. The preceding message was brought to you by Secret Seal Security, changing lives through simple quality. Call Secret Seal at
Perth Gardens. These luxurious 5 to 2 bedroom townhouses are located in a gated complex overlooking Mandeville. Just a 5 minutes drive from Mandeville City Centre, with size ranges from 902 square feet to 1440 square feet. Contact us now to own your piece of the rock. Email us at superiorrealtorsltd@gmail.com or call us at 876-962-1421 or 876-399-4065, 876-384-5562. We make your home a reality.
Dedication, inspiration, need something to ease congestion. Taking action, fill prescription, Fontana, the right decision. Baby, family, education, satisfy your situation. Beauty, makeup, home creation, Fontana, every occasion. Work or play or celebration, great attention, 5 locations. That's a service for the nation, Fontana. It's all good inside.
Shop at fontanapharmacy.com for Jamaica's widest selection online.
Welcome back, and now the news. A woman was killed and her body placed in an igloo, which was left in an abandoned motor vehicle along the Winston Jones Highway in Manchester. The lawmen said a team of officers was on mobile patrol about 1:25 a.m. today when they saw a Toyota Starlet motor vehicle parked on the roadway with the front doors open. Checks were made and the body of the female was found wrapped in sheets and placed in the igloo of the back seat of the car. Her throat had been slashed. The scene was processed and the body removed to the morgue pending identification and post-mortem examination. At this time, the detectives assigned to the Manchester Criminal Investigation Branch are seeking the public's assistance in identifying the body. The body is of brown complexion, medium built, about 5 feet 6 inches, and has long natural hair. The woman appears to be in her late 20s. The police are asking anyone who can assist in identifying the woman's body or who has information that can assist in their investigations to contact the Mandeville CIB at 876-962-2832, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Persons may also call Crime Stop at 311 or 811. The Manchester police say they are treating a shooting incident in the parish on Sunday, August 26, as a reprisal for the stabbing death of a man last Monday night. Reports are that about 12:10 p.m. on Sunday, a man armed with a handgun drove by and fired at a group of men sitting on a plaza in Hatfield Square. 4 people were reportedly injured during the incident, and taken to the Mandeville Hospital for treatment. The injuries are not considered life-threatening. The police said the shooting is believed to be a reprisal for the stabbing death of Chef Densuma Henry, also known as Crusher, from Wagon Wheel in Hatfield. Henry was reportedly having dinner with his girlfriend on Monday, August 20, when armed men came in through an open door. According to reports, one of the men, who had a gun, held him and demanded for money, which was not met. Flooding in Mandeville has been a major problem whenever it rains. Experts believe that inadequate drainage is the main cause. There has been a drain improvement project supervised by the National Works Agency, the NWA, in collaboration with the Manchester Municipal Corporation. This project is aimed at minimizing flooding in the town that has been taking place whenever it rains. Member of Parliament for St. Andrew South, Mark Golden, says he is arranging with Crime Stop for a $500,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of those involved in the murder of 14-year-old Yatania Francis in the community of Trenchtown between last Thursday night and Friday morning. Golden made the disclosure on social media site Facebook on Sunday, August 26, stating that he would provide more details on the reward soon. The teenage girl, who resided in Trenchtown and attended the Kingston Technical High School, reportedly left home to purchase food about 8 o'clock Thursday night, but did not return home. Her nude body was found partially burnt in the said community the next morning. According to reports, there were signs of rape and strangulation. Now for international news. President Donald Trump promised Tuesday to address what he says is the very serious situation of social media companies suppressing conservative voices and hiding information on good news. Trump has recently made similar complaints about the issue, which has been making the rounds in conservative media, but on Tuesday he targeted Google. The president said in a pre-dawn tweet, which also included a typo, that a search for Trump news on Google shows only the viewing or reporting of fake news media. In other words, they have it rigged for me and others so that almost all stories and news is bad, end quote. Google, which is based in Mountain View, California, had no immediate comment. Trump began complaining about the issue earlier this month as social media companies moved to ban InfoWars conspiracy theorist Alex Jones from their platforms. Apple, YouTube, and Spotify have permanently removed some of Jones's content. Facebook has suspended him for 30 days and removed some of his pages, while Twitter gave Jones a week-long timeout and was mulling deeper changes to try to limit the spread of fake news, misinformation, and speech. The president also claimed on Tuesday, without evidence, that 96% of Trump news search results on Google are from national wing media. He said, "This very serious situation will be addressed," end quote. A U.S. judge in Seattle blocked the Trump administration Monday from allowing a Texas company to post online plans for making untraceable 3D guns, agreeing with 19 states and the District of Columbia that such access to the plastic guns would pose a security risk. The states sued to stop an agreement that the government had reached with Austin, Texas-based defense distributed, saying guidelines on how to print unpredictable guns could be acquired by felons or terrorists. U.S. District Judge Robert Lasnik extended a temporary restraining order, and his new decision will last until the case is resolved. He said Cody Wilson, owner of Defense Distributed, wanted to post the plans online so that citizens can arm themselves without having to deal with licenses, serial numbers, and registration. It is the untraceable and undetectable nature of these small firearms that poses a unique danger, Lasnik said. The State Department had reached the settlement with the company after the agency removed the 3D gun-making plans from a list of weapons or technical data that are not allowed to be exported. The states argued that the federal agency didn't follow the law when it removed the 3D guns from the munitions list. They said the government was supposed to notify Congress and provide a 30-day window before making a change to the list, but it did not. A lawyer with U.S. Justice Department had argued against the injunction, saying possessing 3D plastic guns is already against the law and the federal government is committed to enforcing the law. But the judge said it wasn't enough. Washington Attorney General Bob Ferguson praised the judge's ruling. We'll now take a quick break, and when we come back, sports is up next.
Getting married? Then Stewie's Greetings is the perfect place for you. We produce all the unique wedding stationery you need. Wedding invitations, programs, cake boxes, table numbers, we have it. Thank you cards and even guest books, you name it. Visit our website at stewiesgreetings.com and find the perfect item for your big day. Call or WhatsApp us today at 836-6613. Always on time, we deliver right across Jamaica. Stewie's Greetings. Express yourself.
When walking with your handbags, keep them closed and close to your bodies. If possible, use a handbag that can be draped around your body. This makes it harder for anyone to snatch it from you. The preceding message was brought to you by Secret Seal Security, changing lives through simple quality. Call Secret Seal at
Dedication, inspiration, need something to ease congestion. Taking action, fill prescription, Fontana, the right decision. Baby, family, education, satisfy your situation. Beauty, makeup, home creation, Fontana, every occasion. Work or play or celebration, great attention, 5 locations. That's a service for the nation, Fontana. It's all good inside.
Shop at fontanapharmacy.com for Jamaica's widest selection online.
Welcome back to the Lyfe TV headline news, and now we have the sports report. Andrew Edwards, coach of the Manchester High School's Da Costa Cup team, is pleased with where his players are after they took the State's Title Cup with a 2-1 win over the Garvey Masaya High School at the State Sports Complex on Sunday. Edwards described winning the preseason trophy as an index of his team's preparation. We targeted this tournament to measure ourselves against what we consider to be the perennial contenders for the Da Costa Cup Championship. We have never won it before, and winning this cup doesn't indicate that we will win. However, what it does indicate is that we are in a very good state of preparation. He continued, if we can maintain the work that we are doing, keep our foot on the ground and stay level-headed, great things are possible. We know that we have some weaknesses. However, we have a couple of weeks before the real part of the competition gets going, so we hope to fix those things. Having said that, we still have to get past the preliminary round. Hopefully, we can achieve something better than what we have in the past." End quote. Edwards said that the team managed to retain a number of players from the squad that made it to the quarterfinals of the Da Costa Cup last year. Edwards also said that he is not offended by the comment made by the State's principal, Keith Wellington, last week that, and I quote, "Now schools like Manchester High can finally win a trophy," end quote, because of changes made to the Ben Francis Cup. The fact of the matter is that everybody enters wanting to win the Da Costa Cup. However, the way the competition is structured, now there is a consideration of the Ben Francis. We will now not be aiming for the Ben Francis Cup, but if that is what we can get, we will take it and be happy about it. End quote. In less than 2 weeks, Jamaica should know whether it will host the IAAF World Relays next year, as the international body is scheduled to make a decision on who has won the bid to host the event. But if the Jamaica Athletics Administration administrative associations, the JAAA, bid is successful, it could pose some challenges for the 2019 athletic season's calendar, as the national stadium, which hosts the majority of local athletic meets, would have to undergo refurbishing to meet the required standards to host the international competition. The meet, which was previously hosted by the Bahamas, is scheduled for the second week in May, a couple months after the athletic season usually kicks into high gear, with meets such as the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championships and the Gibson Relays. Major Desmond Brown, General Manager of Independence Park Limited, which manages the National Stadium, told the Gleaner that he is still unaware of some changes that need to be made in order to meet the standard that is required by the International Association. Major Desmond Brown, General Manager of Independence Park Limited, which manages the National Stadium, told the Gleaner that he is still unaware of some changes that need to be made in order to meet the standard that is required by the International Association of Athletics Federations to host the meet, and he is not sure when work to upgrade the stadium will begin. We have been having preliminary meetings with the JAAA, and they are coming back to us with a list of things that are required. So until I get the list, I would not be in any position to specifically indicate some of the things that we have to get done, Brown said. We know things like the media center, we have to do something about it. We would have to repair the track and make sure that it is up to standard. But the exact details I am not in a position to say. For example, how big the media center has to be. All of that information, we would get it from the JAAA. He continued, we don't know when we will start, but we are hoping to begin as soon as it confirms that we will host the meet. The JA Invitational is scheduled for the first weekend in May, and I am comfortable that the stadium would be ready before then, Blake said. Earlier this year, the Bahamian government told the IAAF that it had withdrawn from hosting the relays due to financial constraints. This has been Lyfe TV Headline News. I am Tajera Lewin. Please remember to follow us on Facebook at Lyfe TV and on Instagram at Lyfe TV. Pleasant viewing.